On the grasshopper and cricket. This is another poem that is set in autumn, in summer. And it echoes that poetry will never die or cease to exist. In the line, the poetry of the earth is never dead. The speaker tries to describe a typical summer day when the hot sun has worn out the birds from singing and they take their shelter to rest. He continues that nature will continue to persist as the grasshopper takes over the singing. The grasshopper hops and continues with the singing as it enjoys itself. It is always at ease and has fun. When the grasshopper is tired of having fun, it again goes to rest like the other elements. The grasshopper is a symbol of summer, which is one of the seasons of the year, while the cricket is a symbol of winter. Each season has its joys and beauty, as seen in the singing of the grasshopper and the cricket. In the second part of the poem, the speaker emphasizes that poetry will never cease to exist. The lyrical voice changes the scene to a winter setting. The element of silence is evoked here, but it will be interrupted by the song of the cricket. During the season of winter, all creatures take shelter from cold. There is loneliness and silence is supreme. Nevertheless, the cricket's song emerges from the whole to emphasize the persistence of nature as the cricket seeks warmth and its song increases the warmth in the general surrounding. The listener who is drowsy can mistake the cricket's song for that of the grasshopper. At the end of the second part, brings in the cycle of seasons, and despite the difference in summer and winter, they are all the same. The song of the grasshopper is likened to that of the cricket as they represent nature's persistence, force, and diversity. The seasons are contrasted, and the different insects represent and characterize the different seasons in nature. However, the beginning of the two sections of the poem and the end unify the different expressions of nature and accentuates the persistence of nature as a unified whole. The image of the grasshopper and the cricket are symbols of joyous mood and of nature and the different types of seasons. The poem falls in line with the ideas of romantic poetry to show the beauty of nature and its capacity to bring joy to human beings. Keats sees beauty in all the seasons of the year, and the poem has a joyous mood. Keats praises the continuous beauty of nature through the songs of the grasshopper, the cricket, and other creatures in nature. The songs of the grasshopper and the crickets are the voices of nature. Also take note that the birds had sung and they had retired because of exhaustion. In this poem, Keats shows that love and nature are related to each other and each element of nature plays their role. From Keats' point of view, nature offers love and joy, and the human response should correspond to that relationship. The sounds of the creatures represents poetry of the earth and the medium through which nature communicates with mankind. On the other hand, Keats echoes the passing time through the change of season, but emphasizes that man can still be happy in all of the seasons. Despite summer with the hot climate and winter with the coldness, nature remains unaffected. The song continues and it moves from one creature to another. The themes in this poem are persistence, patience, and merrymaking and nature of earth. It is also about the beauty of nature through its seasons, creatures, and their singing. Despite the loneliness of winter or the warmth of summer, the songs bring joy to the heart of human beings. As a romantic poet, Keats uses pastoral images to celebrate the beauty of nature and its musical language. The poem is also a symbol of hope and endurance. Like hope which never dies, poetry will remain eternal. Even in the worst climatic condition, there is a hope and beauty to signify that there is hope even in the moments of despair for human beings. Winter and summer are opposite seasons, yet they are united in one goal because of the musicality that is inherent in each of the seasons. The poem is about the immortality of poetry, the immortality of poetic creativity, and the endurance of nature.